Hello and welcome back. We are continuing our Pathfinder adventure. Last time we found Faneberry Cave for Boken uh, and had to deal with a bunch of bugs. The tiny bugs, the swarms, ended up giving us the hardest time, so that was interesting. I accidentally did one thing off camera, and that was pick the berries from this bush. What it was a lore nature check, and I ended up picking them with our barbarian here. So there's that. We have the fang berries, and we are going to make our way back. And hopefully we don't meet anything along the way that'll kill us, because I'm not trying to waste any more time, and uh, we can rest when we get to the inn. So, Oleg's.
Tread lightly. Let us be careful.
Supposedly there was... Where'd I just... Oh, right here. Okay, let's get out of here.
I'll go ahead.
Can't escape from there. No time to waste. Utah. Bogan. About those tasks of yours. Are these the berries you're looking for? Ah, fangberries. So fresh. You've been good to an old man. Thank you. Here, take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Okay. What do you use these fangberries for? Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of particular, and my appetite is almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless now. Alright. Sorry, guys. I can barely force myself to swallow a bite. Only thing I can still taste is fangberries. So I add them to my porridge or to roasted meat. I even add them to my potions. When I ran out of fangberries, I stopped eating entirely. Svetlana tried to help me, the dear. She baked pies for me, cooked me fish soup and stewed venison. But I just couldn't eat any of it. I was desperate. Those damn spiders had sucked the last bit of joy out of my life. If not for you, I'd pretty much have starved to death. Miserable to the end. Asked you to gather a bucket of moon radishes. Rumor has it that kobolds are often found in places where they grow. Okay. Remind me what you do here. What's there to tell? I'm a herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest. Live off the land. Since leaving Restov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svleta's post. They let me in out of They let me in out of kindness. They help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. Indeed, I should go. Cross that off our list. You are exactly right. Got magic missile and cure moderate wounds. Charges 14. How's that work? Do I just get 14 uses out of it? Or is there a way I can repair it to use it even more? Well, for now, I'll put that there. I can't use that. Should have tried that acid flask on him, but I don't want to use my only one for that. Plenty of potions. It might not be a bad idea to sell them. How much do these weigh? 0.5 pounds. And they are restoration, mage armor. I don't really want to not use them, but something's weighing me down. I bet it's this. Yeah, it's 15 pounds. And I can't use it with these characters, so I want to keep it around, but alrighty. Continue. Show me your wares. Silver ring. Don't need it. A bauble. Alright, for now, that's all I'm selling. How am I doing on gold? I got 2,000. Alright. I wonder if it's free to sleep here.
The path is clear.
Alright, let's take a look at... Oops, not the spell book. 87 days. Alright, well, I don't see any reason
Let's head out.
we can't continue on with the main quest. God, I hope these characters aren't saying anything different. Ooh, okay.
Tread lightly.
Alrighty. What's this way? Oh, that thing. Fight him. Huh? Let's just keep going. I'll text them back here in a minute. I don't know what they're talking about anyway. Y'all probably did not hear any of that, but I did receive a text from work, and I'm not really sure what was going on with that.
Who will prevail?
Hey,
Does it
not
matter?
the bandit.
The path is clear.
Is that just two bandits? Surely not.
I'll go ahead.
Whatever. Experience is experience and all that. Well, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. What is this place? Thornford. What is this supposed to be? The ancient tomb? I do believe
More
all
strength
characters are
fades.
fatigued. Okay, so let's go ahead and rest.
What god do the six bears venerate?
The men? Oh, Gorham, of course. Because they're all such great warriors, you know. As for the women, they worship either their ancestors or Erastil. They tried to stop me from praying to Gorham, but I smashed a couple of monks, and they left me be.
Oh, I must have did something wrong. Dang. Oh well, it's alright. let's continue. Really?
Let us be careful.
Tartuccio.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
Sir Tartuccio, I may serve you, but I am no one's slave. We do what we can, but it is no simple feat to find an unknown object in a vast dungeon.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now. If we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Valerie, I would say you and your sword can find greater glory than in the service of Tartuccio. He summoned you to fight the Stag Lord's bandits, but now uses you for more questionable dealings.
You're right. Tartuccio has deceived us. A warrior who bows to a lie, who humiliates herself. There is no glory in this. I shall aid this scoundrel no more.
Good.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine! Draw your swords and cover my retreat!
Careful, everyone.
Oh, really? Okay. Harem. I want you.
Become as
That guy.
dust.
Titus.
Forwards!
Tartuccio. Mari.
They go down!
This is where I step in.
She just walked off.
Strike worth a legend.
The end draws near.
Dawn. Dawn.
The path is clear.
Okay.
I've spotted something.
Oh, you did.
My search was not in vain.
Something here.
Adventures call to them. Applause, please.
Okay. Ah, she can gain a level. So let's do that. Then I might call it an episode afterwards. Well, we'll probably leave the area and then call it an episode. Cool. Let's give her approved initiative.
Tread lightly.
Sure, collect all. How sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stiffness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartuccio and his companions had grown cold. But we could not give up so easily. Whether the trail went cold or not, it was one we had to follow. Aw, alas, no matter how long we stared into the wavy sea of grass, we could not divine which way Tartuccio had gone. Despite our resolution, this time we had to taste defeat. Dang. Failed that check. Wait until Tartuccio shows up again. There's this old sycamore.
I feel tired.
Hungry. When we stop.
Greetings. I have urgent news from Resta. The investigation that I've conducted at Lady Jamande's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Uravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies. Lady Jamande ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. Alas, nearly all my people were wounded and can go no further. And so I am here asking for your aid. I'll point out on the map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. Restov will not forget this favor.
How did Tartuccio manage to fool you?
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamande is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
What can Pataxian spies hope to find in the stolen lands?
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Aldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
Garrus is the name of a noble house in Brevoy, is it not? You're a noble then.
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Care to tell me why you were exiled? You've asked me a favor. I'd say you owe me an explanation.
Fair enough. For a Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else, and I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow. My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love. Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve.
I'd say you deserved a better fate, Keston. True love should not be punished.
What's done is done.
I would know more of House Garess and your
Well
homeland.
then, ask away.
Tell me the lands you grew up
House
in.
Garess owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains. The landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight. It is an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy. A long time ago, the Garess house entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Golka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost the Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Toval Golka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Garess. The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me, but we all know how that went.
Let's finish this conversation some other
As you
time.
wish.
I'll see you later. Farewell. Okay. And I think with that we will stop for today. My party is fatigued and probably rest up next episode and look for Tartuccio. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, and always have a good one.